What if I told you some mysteries from World War II remain unsolved to this day? A time of immense conflict and human drama, World War II was also a period rife with enigma. Puzzles wrapped in riddles, shrouded in the fog of a global conflict that forever changed the course of human history. Consider the ghost trains, rumored to be loaded with Nazi treasure, including gold looted from victims of the Holocaust. These trains supposedly vanished into the Owl Mountains, leaving no trace behind. Or ponder the unexplained aerial phenomena, referred to as Foo Fighters by the pilots who spotted them. These strange sightings in the sky were often chalked up to secret Axis weapons or natural phenomena, yet the truth remains elusive. And who can forget the disappeared men? Soldiers and airmen who vanished without a trace, often in circumstances that defy conventional explanation. Ready to dive into these enigmas? Prepare yourself for the eeriest unsolved mysteries of World War II. Picture this, a train loaded with Nazi treasure that simply vanishes. In the dying days of World War II, with the writing on the wall that defeat was imminent, the Nazis hatched a desperate plan. It was April of 1945, and they loaded a train with unimaginable wealth. Gold, precious stones, and other valuables stolen from the victims of the Holocaust. This treasure, the spoils of their horrific crimes, was sent on a journey through the Owl Mountains, a rugged and remote region of Poland. But here's where the tale takes a turn for the eerie. The train, along with its ill-gotten cargo, disappeared without a trace. Some believe that the train vanished into a complex network of tunnels, part of a secret facility known as Der Riese, constructed by the Nazis during the war. These tunnels, carved deep into the mountains, were said to be part of a last-ditch effort to hide their looted wealth from the advancing Allied forces. In the decades that followed the war, the legend of the Nazi ghost train has attracted treasure hunters from around the globe. Armed with maps, old documents, and a healthy dose of optimism, they have scoured the Owl Mountains, delving into its hidden tunnels in search of the lost Nazi gold. Yet despite their best efforts, the ghost train has remained elusive. Theories abound as to what might have happened to the train and its precious cargo. Some speculate that it was intercepted by the Soviet forces advancing from the east. Others suggest that it was buried deep within the mountains to prevent its discovery, but without concrete evidence, these remain mere conjectures. Despite countless searches, the so-called Nazi ghost train remains a tantalizing mystery. It's a story that has all the elements of a classic thriller, a desperate plan, a treasure of unimaginable value, and a disappearance that has confounded experts for decades. Yet for all its intrigue, the ghost train is more than just a story. It serves as a chilling reminder of the dark times from which it emerged, a testament to the horrors of war, and the lengths to which people will go to protect their ill-gotten gains. Long before UFOs, there were Foo Fighters. During the tumultuous days of World War II, these mysterious objects in the night sky perplexed and intrigued those who spotted them. The term itself, Foo Fighters, was borrowed from the Smokey Stover comic strips by artist Bill Holman, and was first reported by the 415th Night Fighter Squadron. The man who gave them this curious name was their radar operator, Donald J. Myers. These luminous orbs or glowing balls of light would follow or maintain steady flight paths alongside aircraft, leading many to suspect they were some form of secret weapon employed by the Axis forces. After all, the world was at war, and the belief that the enemy had developed a new, unknown, and potentially devastating technology was not beyond the realms of possibility. However, as the war ended, and the mysteries of the enemy's arsenal were unveiled, the Foo Fighters remained a conundrum. They didn't fit into the known technologies of the time, and no nation claimed them as their own. This led to a shift in perspective. Instead of being considered man-made weapons, they started to be viewed as natural phenomena. The Robertson Panel, a group of scientists led by physicist H.P. Robertson, was convened in the early 1950s to examine UFO reports. They concluded that the Foo Fighters were likely natural phenomena, such as St. Elmo's fire. St. Elmo's fire is a weather phenomenon that causes luminous plasma to appear on pointed objects in a strong electric field, such as those created by thunderstorms. However, this explanation, while plausible, has not satisfied all. Some continue to speculate about other possibilities, including the potential for extraterrestrial involvement. While we may never know the true nature of these Foo Fighters, their enigmatic presence during World War II has left a lasting legacy in the annals of wartime mysteries. Foo Fighters, the World War II predecessor to UFOs, remain an intriguing puzzle. Imagine 5 planes and their crew disappearing without a trace, It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, doesn't it? Yet, that's exactly what happened to Flight 19, a group of 5 Grumman TBM Avenger torpedo bombers in the immediate aftermath of World War II. On a seemingly routine training flight over the infamous Bermuda Triangle, Flight 19 lost all contact with their tower. One moment they were there, and the next, gone. Vanished into thin air. No distress signals, no signs of a struggle. Just an eerie silence that sent chills down the spines of those listening in. But the mystery doesn't end there. A Martin PBM Mariner flying boat, known affectionately as the Flying Gas Tank, was dispatched to search for the missing bombers. Yet, this search plane, along with its crew, also disappeared without a trace. This was not just a disappearance, it was a double disappearance. In total, 27 men and 6 planes vanished that day. Despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage or bodies were ever recovered from Flight 19 or the Mariner. The US Navy, left scratching their heads, were unable to determine a cause for this total disappearance. Theories abound, of course. Some speak of extraterrestrial intervention, others of a time vortex or even an underwater city. But the most enduring theory ties the disappearance of Flight 19 to the legend of the Bermuda Triangle, a region of the North Atlantic Ocean infamous for its high incidence of inexplicable disappearances. Yet despite these theories, the truth of what happened to Flight 19 remains shrouded in mystery, a chilling reminder of the inexplicable and unknown, even in a world so advanced and knowledgeable as ours. The disappearance of Flight 19 and its search party is a chilling mystery that endures. A stark reminder that, no matter how far we've come, there are still things, terrifying, unexplainable things, that remain just out of our reach. Picture Los Angeles under attack from an unknown entity, just months after the shock of Pearl Harbor in the early hours of February 25, 1942, the city's air raid alarms shrieked into the night. An unidentified object, round and glowing orange, was spotted hovering over the city. The response was immediate and intense. Searchlights pierced the darkness, scouring the skies for the intruder, while anti-aircraft guns thundered, firing over 1,400 shells at the elusive target. This event, later known as the Battle of Los Angeles, would go down in history as one of the most puzzling episodes of World War II. The morning after the chaos, residents woke to a city in disarray, but if anything had been hit, no wreckage was found, no debris to analyze, nothing to identify the mysterious intruder. Theories abounded in the aftermath. Some believed that the city had been visited by extraterrestrial life. Others suggested that the object was a rogue weather balloon, caught in the crossfire of a city on high alert. In 1949, the United States Coast Artillery Association put forth this theory, claiming that a wandering weather balloon had triggered the city's defenses. However, in 1983, the U.S. Office of Air Force History offered a different explanation. They suggested that the event was a result of war nerves, a city and its defenders so on edge from the recent attack on Pearl Harbor that they were ready to see threats in the innocuous, to find danger in the mundane. Despite these theories, the true nature of the object that provoked the Battle of Los Angeles remains a mystery. No concrete evidence has ever been found to support any of the theories conclusively. War nerves or not, the Battle of Los Angeles continues to provoke debate today. A globe, once owned by one of history's most infamous figures, disappears. This isn't the plot of some gripping thriller, but the reality of a baffling World War II enigma. Adolf Hitler, the dictator whose actions sparked the Second World War, was known to have a large globe in his office, a symbol of his ambitions of world domination perhaps. This globe, often referred to as Hitler's globe, was a cultural icon of its time, a chilling representation of global conquest. Yet with the fall of the Third Reich, this globe vanished. Was it destroyed in the chaos of war, or did someone manage to smuggle it out in the tumultuous aftermath? Theories abound, from it being hidden away in a secret bunker, to it being in the possession of a private collector. Yet no concrete evidence has emerged to validate these speculations. The whereabouts of Hitler's globe, like the other mysteries we've explored, remains an enigma. We've journeyed through the eerie mysteries of World War II, but many questions remain. The ghost train, laden with Nazi treasure, vanished without trace, leaving us wondering about its final destination. The Foo Fighters, those unexplained aerial phenomena, continue to puzzle us, their origins and purpose still shrouded in mystery. The disappearance of Flight 19 and the subsequent vanishing of the search party remain one of aviation's most perplexing enigmas, fueling the legend of the Bermuda Triangle. The Battle of Los Angeles, with its unidentified glowing object and the military's hair-trigger response, continues to intrigue us. Lastly, the whereabouts of Hitler's globe, that symbol of power and domination, remains a historical riddle. These unsolved events continue to captivate us, not just because they are mysteries, but because they are part of a time that shaped our world. As we continue to probe the past, we remember that history is an ever-evolving narrative, filled with enduring enigmas. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of our world.